Hi, and welcome to episode 2 of my vanilla Ice Sheet run. We're still playing version 1.2, exploring the new content. My name is Icon, and today's topics will be the construction of this wonderful steam hole heating system. Gotta be honest with you folks, I never did that on my own. I only know the theories, so it's going to be fun to fidget that out in detail. And apart from that, this place will grow a little, and I hope we don't have to eat travelers. Let's see if that works out. And if you like this content and strategy gaming content in general, check out my channel. You'll find plenty of other videos there. Maybe you'll find something you like, and if so, leave a subscription. You won't miss any future content, and you will do a little smile on my face, because I love to see that +1 at the end of the day. Alright friends, so it's still really dangerous here. Henry is still quite messed up by that lynx, but we took 2 lynxes out of that migration, which was a really good haul, good catch for my taste. But apart from that, this area has to be finished, and I need somewhere to put the tailoring table. I mean, sure, I could manage to bring one in, but your peeps generally said get more and more unhappy the more crammed the place is. So now I don't have the resources to build spacious like that. No. What I'm going to do is more like that. Nope. Actually, no. A little bit wider. So like this. Yeah, there we go. So this is basically a sketch which would allow me to put 3 work tables into, or did I do it wrong now? Oh, I did one tile too little. I thought it was looking a little bit off. So the basic idea would be you could put these guys like here. It's a quite space efficient thing. If you want to put in a tool cabinet in between. I don't know. They can only connect to 2, or is that some wrong information? Let's check it out. 1 workbench can use up to 2 tool cabinets. Oh, that's the way around. So this way I can maximize the power from those. And in this run here, I'm pretty interested in maximizing my efforts. Okay, I don't have any more slate blocks. That's not cool. Let's bring a few more chunks. I'm trying to focus the chunks around my base because these are the safest to take. Henry was busy with cutting stones, so Squint left. Squint will haul stones. Yeah, well, Barbara should be at least interested in crafting. Let's make it like that. Okay, Henry is able to move again, but my friend, you go to your bed again. Yeah, okay, playing horseshoes is fine with me. There goes the days. The thing is just when your folks are hurt like that, usually I'm more careful with them, but in a cold environment like this, there might be even an arrestment if necessary. So as soon as I have these areas here done, I'm going to build some tailoring, because we need warm clothes, like the game tells me. Minus 42 degrees. So I'm going to create a new area for the time being, because I realize how important this will be. Don't want one that looks the same. So there are mods to make that easier. Stay warm. Alright, so the stay warm zone is just a thing to make sure that I can order my colonists into their home where they're warm, like the name implies, because I don't have too much trust in the ability of my colonists to keep themselves safe, and you shouldn't either. They're just like that. Suicidal little munchkins. Alright, so let's check it out. The monkeys are raiding. Okay, that's just Jake with a knife. So Jake is insulated quite well, and I'm pretty sure Jake will taste gross, but it's pretty harsh, but I consider everything that walks into my tile as food. Usually I'm not that kind of player, but the environment here is that brutal that every scrap of food matters. Unless I have a big stockpile of food in the available, I'm not going to take this lightly, ever. So I'm going to let him come, because it's way better to avoid long hauls outside in the freezing cold when your guys are not equipped for that. Because always keep in mind, you have to walk back. Okay, so I'm going to allow Barbara to warm up a little bit. So Squint is not suffering from hypothermia yet. Amazing. Okay, how bad is her hypothermia? Way too bad. Can't ignore that right now. Because this is the amount of hypothermia which ends up in frost. In frost bites if I don't take care of that. Okay, doors closing. And one good thing about hypothermia is you shake them off quite quickly. As you see here, we're on singular speed, and the timer is running down quite generously. So Jake is a smart one. Let's check out Jake. Jake is also a ugly and effective fighter. Now, that's something I don't like. Okay, I'm going to let Jake come from this angle. Her hypothermia is down to a shiver. So, I'm gonna make sure that Barbara is further away than Squint. There we go. So, going to start kiting now that Squint seems to be Jake's target. And in situations like these, the easiest way for me is to just get kiting with one of your guys and keep shooting with the other one. Of course, with the weapons I have, it would be better if Squint would be shooting, because the range of this combat is rather low. Okay, so we don't have any room to take in Jake, but we have room to strip him naked. Oh man, that's so nasty. But part of me is super happy that we downed him and didn't kill him, because clothing from downed people is not tainted. So none of these things are tainted now, and since we need warm clothes that desperately, see, let's take that. And you're going to haul that, and rest in peace, Jake. You had it coming. You had it coming, my friend. You tried to kill us. You could have just joined us, and then I would have seen a way to make it work. But no, you wanted to kill us. And that's where it's not my problem anymore, Jake. So, Henry is back to his old self. Awesome, but he needs rescue? How so? I mean, you were walking around just a minute ago. Just saying. Yeah, well. Get hauled. Next step today, I'm going to set up real beds today. I think that's going to be what I do. Also, I mean, this is coming along quite nicely. But first, let me check out how's my steel. There's some steel. Okay. So yeah, we're going to do that. Details of that. Yeah, we're also butchering human lives, but no colonists. We're no barbarians after all. Going to cook simple meals until we have 6 of them, and I'm going to allow this as well. Just, I mean, people hate it when that happens and their mood is really bad, and I know, but it's better than being dead. You guys just believe me that it's just better than that. Okay. Wasn't there a toque on his possessings? Yeah, there. So Henry can insulate himself a little bit better with that. There it goes. So insulated to -2 degrees, insulated to 0 degrees. This is all not perfect and not a complete protection from the elements, but it starts to be a nice option. What's wrong with you, Henry? Why are you keeping your breakdowns there? So can somebody please feed him? I mean, he doesn't need to be fed. He just has that malnutrition from a while ago, obviously. Okay. So breakdown risks are there, of course. It's not really a nice life here. Okay, Henry's able to walk again. Going to take another try. But, yeah, okay. Squint, my friend, I want you to keep cutting stones, because you definitely need them. Alright. I'm already considering to just expand this thing by a few little rooms. Easy and quick. To make sure that... sorry, that distracted me. To make sure that my colonists have their own living rooms as soon as possible, because it would be quite easy to do here, I think. So let's hope the traps will nail that stupid thing down. Come on! That's not for you! Get away, you punk! That's mine! Come on, Squint. Alright. So, stupid thing is not hunting me anymore, but there's no allowance to nibble on my lynx corpses, so... no vacancy. Not even for lynxes. Especially if you're eating from my freezer. Heart. A shot in the heart. Squirrel. Stone as... don't know what, but shooting a thing right in the heart. Damn. Nice. Alright. Good stuff, Barbara. Good stuff. So I guess, it seems to me like they're quite done with being afraid from lynxes. So there's a horse migration now. Well, well, it's only 3 of them, so let's take the chance. Nice. So there's a lot of migration happening during this phase of the game. That's very, very beneficious for this little colony. Because I might have been acting a little bit mad about what the lynx did there, but as a matter of fact, it is a very, very effective way of filling your food stocks to keep a little bait outside of your base in form of corpses, because that attracts every local predator, and that makes it a way easier method of getting rid of them. So. Wow, plus 3 horses. That's a very, very big bounty here. It's all plain leather, and horses have 180 meat each. That is around 13 to 15 meals per horse, because we don't get 100% conversion, I think. Gotta check it out how we butcher, but whatever. It's not that important. It's just I'm very, very happy with seeing that. So, wow, good job, friends, good job. We deserve some beds on that, or I just built some bedrolls. Yeah, tell you what, we're going to do that. Going to issue a stockpile zone out here for meat, because the thing here is I don't need a freezer. I just need to put things outside. That's all I need to do. There's a year-round freezer here. Yeah, sure, the stuff deteriorates outside, but I don't think that I'm going to be able to let these stockpiles last that long to make deterioration a problem. Don't think so. Seriously, don't think so. Alright, battery tech is coming along creepingly. Because, well, Henry had a really long downtime here. It's okay, though. So, is there anybody assigned to cooking? That's Squint. Alright. Because bedrolls are an awesome way to solve your bad problems if you're not having any building materials you want to sacrifice for that. I love to bring bedrolls then. Because stat-wise, a bedroll is not that much worse compared to a bed. Just need to pick up good materials, of course, but... There we go. So, I think, didn't I drop the suspension? No, I didn't. Okay, of course, Squint doesn't do anything. All makes sense to me now. Alright, so now let's order the deconstruction of these walls. Then there's a nice expansion of my living area. Okay, so the geothermal heating system is now close to its finishing. Of course, it's still unroofed, so... I mean, basically, if I put in a sun lamp there, I might be even able to grow naturally here, because these steam holes produce a lot of heat. So this is now an indoors area. I'm going to, we're going to watch how much heat this generates at the end of the day. Because I think that's one of the best ways to manage all this. Alright, so my next plan is to... Oh, well, that's one room. To start building rooms for everybody. Because we deserve it. Alright, is that bird skin? No, Panthera fur. Ooh. Lynxes have Panthera fur? Nice. Okay. Didn't know that. So I ordered Henry to rest well, because him having breakdown after breakdown is no use of us either. So, no use for us. Is of no use for us? That's the right way of saying. Yeah, so the indoors temperature in here is slowly rising and rising. I think I already built it large enough to just yeah, it's already temperature's almost too low to achieve anything. Okay, didn't expect that. So when you build really small rooms, it's the temperatures in there are getting really hot. So Squint Squint is married to somebody called Calgadakio. Yeah, well, I can't blame Squint for leaving Calgadakio, whoever that was. Only thing I know about Calgadakio is that he or she is not here. She. Okay, so some materials lying around now. Don't know how much. Alright. So let's finish the butchering here. And I'm going to see how many bad rolls I'm going to be able to craft out of that. Okay, so... Wow, what a low output. Oh, man. So first off, the double bed roll. We're going to make that one out of plain leather. So I disagree with my old plan now, because I'm quite sure that steel is easier to attain, because with leather I can make clothing as well, and with yeah, it's just how it goes here. With leather I can make clothing I need. With steel I can't just mine it, while leather I can't just mine it. It's just the long story short there. Here's a mountain of steel that I can just forage. So Barbara and Squint. So how horrible was that for them? We butchered human-like, -6. That's all? Okay. I was considering worse. Yeah, the real horror begins when you have to eat that stuff. So let's trade right away. The last time they ran away, a moment after they entered the map. I don't want to see that again. Oh, they have a warg. Oh man, I want to have that. Wargs are so cool. Psychic tea. If they had some reefers, that would be nice. Okay. Because with the cannibalism I plan to do, I think relying a little bit more on drugs to calm down and put the mind at ease seems to be a wise idea. Quite sorry to do it like that, but at least now there is a nice stockpile of food available. Alright, so the indoors temperature here is now on a pretty high value. Let's try that out. We're going to put a vent between here and there. And let's have Squint his meal. Let's have Henry his meal. I think I can drop the bed rest order from Henry now, because that's he's fine enough now. But those lynxes really messed him up pretty hard, or was it? I think it was just one. Okay, so now the temperature will be flowing between here and there, but I think let's try it out. I'm going to turn that off tonight. So while this is not a super nice living temperature, yeah, the temperature's falling here. So it's not working strongly enough. Okay, so the way is in fact too long. I would need to shorten it like that. Get rid of that curve here. Didn't expect that, to be honest. When you put them into small rooms, they are way more powerful. Oh gosh, Henry, you have a bed now, man. Didn't anybody tell you? Alright, there goes. So, Arctic wolf hunting Henry. There goes that story again. Alright. I just noticed that I want to take a re-evaluation on my trap placement here. So let's pull Henry towards here. And automatic rebuild was not toggled on. Don't like that. So another shot in the heart. So Barbara, how about getting renamed into Deadeye? Seriously, I'm impressed. That's some serious skill she's showing off there. Second time. So simple meal has deteriorated away in storage. This must have been here. Alright, so I think it's about time to think about a more permanent place to store my food at. Because this, you see here, stuff is spoiling quite quickly. Too quickly. Quicker than I assumed. But I think there might be a correlation between that and my guys just preferring the packaged survival meals. Okay, so if I keep my colonist count that low, we shouldn't be having too much of a problem keeping everybody alive here. So let's destroy that zone and put the stuff inside. Rather let it spoil the regular way than have it deteriorate outside. I can put it outside again if it starts to spoil inside. You know, can juggle around with those shelf times a little bit. So maybe I'll just do this as my stockpile zone for food. Whatever, come on. Because I really like to have centralized places of storage. And this room here is enough to keep things at least refrigerated, you see. There it goes. Ha! The outside is that cold that I don't even have trouble storing things properly without power. So there's not only this biome doesn't have only downsides, you see. It also has a lot of plus sides. So that means my whole idea in here is poofed because I built wrongly. Okay, so we learned something out of that, didn't we? The power of a geothermal hole is quite limited. I didn't think that this room would already successfully outstretch it. But, well, there we are. Okay, tailoring. So again, I'm not using wood if I can avoid it. Wood is one of your biggest treasures out here. Alright, there it goes. And now I'm going to be able... Oh no, it's bad food time again. So everybody will have a little food poisoning now. You get a poisoning. You get a poisoning. Everybody gets a poisoning. Okay, so let's make parkas. Looks like Henry is already a very, very talented person when it comes down to these jobs. Because I just saw how low the leather amounts are of every type. So I didn't want to use that for bedrolls. Didn't realize that leather is such a scarce commodity here as well. Okay, so the natural freezer is working super nice. The only thing I'm going to do, and you might find that a little bit odd, but yeah, I'm going to build a cooler in there. I just want to make sure that the temperature inside there is always okay. And believe it or not, there might be heat waves. And because of that, I'll rather have the cooler inside the freezer, because I value my resources too much. Yay! Oh man. So, going to put up now. Oh, Psychic Sooth. Some privacy for them. So that's going to be how we're doing it. And already low on steel. What a pity. Yeah, there goes. Oh man. The worst thing is that their complaint is incompetent cook and not a dirty kitchen. So, yeah, well, whatever. It's annoying, but it's certainly not the end of the world. Just make sure that before any cookery gets done, you clean away the pukes. So like here, this room now is quite, well, okay, it's not dirtier than usual. Maybe only the pukes around the cooking area count. I never really fully understood the mechanics behind that system, to be quite honest. So if anybody has some commentaries about that, I'd be super grateful, because I keep wondering about that one. Like, how does dirt in the kitchen really influence that? My assumption always was that the dirt of the room is the dirt of the kitchen. Basically, it doesn't matter if it's far away from the kitchen or not. It's just, if it's dirty, then it's dirty, you know? Okay, so let's see if Barbara can pull off that miracle again. But, yo, Henry, where's your knife? Good lord, I just hope we're not going to need it. Okay. Wolf's coming into range. Or lynx. Much more. Is Henry food poisoned? No, he's not. Okay, that's good. So I'm sending Henry up front to make sure the lynx wants to hunt him. It's a little bit of a nasty way to do it, but okay. The thing is coming after Barbara after all. Okay, so that's really bad. I did it really bad there, so I'm going to let Barbara fall back like that. Alright. Lynx swapped targets to Henry, I think. No, Lynx just gave up. What? Alright. So I think I'm going to be a little bit more thorough with the pest control nowadays. Because as of lately, those cats are turning into a real menace here. So what's that? The lynx is stopping to hunt right after he gets wounded? Is that how it's working? Weird. Okay. But, well, let's consider it a good shooting training. Could reinstall that trap. With all the expansions going on, my traps keep being on wrong places all day. Good lord. Will this thing die one day? Jeez. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm going to pick up its corpse in a moment. No! Ah! What a beast! Alright. The thing with animals hunting people, you have to hand order the attack. For some reason, the other peeps are not considering it a real threat or such. I don't know. Alright, finally! That must have been the longest lynx in the polar area. Not really one of my best jokes, but who cares? I got severely attacked by that thing. So, starting to realize that these things are way more dangerous than I originally assumed. Is it the Panthera fur? Are they Brazilian because of that? I don't know. The only thing I know, Henry is now insulated up to minus 38 degrees. That's, my friends, why I want to have those parkas. So let's see. Still not enough to do a Panthera fur parka. So leather-wise, I think I'm going to use human leather at some point too. It's a shame, isn't it? But whatever. So let's see if anybody already did the disgusting meals. So there's human meat in it, and they're not even flinching so far. Okay, human-like butchering wearing off in 1.5 days. Alright. Let's see how bad that'll hit. But, yeah. So outside temperatures will go down to minus 52 degrees, and I thought Henry was well equipped. How little did I know. So, the cold now, during the Jugust, is that harsh. I need a second one of those. Insane. So I'm going to shut down the lid on that thing here, because it doesn't bring me any use, sadly. I was hoping it would be working better, but no. And the monkeys are raiding us again. Anita. Hi. Alright. So Anita likes to bring us some new clothing. I appreciate that. I just hope that one day this place will be civilized enough that I don't need to rely on those barbaric methods anymore. So let's use a venting system there to make sure that the warmth is getting spread. And there goes. So let's see if Anita is able to reach my colony. more often than not, these raiders are stopping themselves on the trap. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's going to be a direct hit right between the eyes. Or let's see what actually killed Anita. Yeah, well, a good mixture of everything. So what does she have? She has a parka, so yeah. We're going to wear tainted clothing, yeah. Or, yeah, I will. It's just, I don't have the wealth to do it otherwise. Feeling a little bit bad about that, but on the other side, sometimes I'm quite happy to have reasons to use those game mechanics in the game. These mechanics in the game. It's a little bit too much. So let's give that one to Squint. You will hate it, but let's see how hard it is. Numbing cold, you see. Check that out. Retty apparel does make him unhappy. Tainted parka does make him unhappy too. Yeah, okay. And there goes the human-like butchering. That stacks? I didn't know it stacks. Is that a new thing that it stacks? I wonder. Yo, Henry, you don't have to sleep on the ground. There's a bed for you too. You go on. Alrighty, friends. So I'm quite happy to have it at this point. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to be able to stop cannibalizing each and everything quite soon. But if I look at my food stocks now. So thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying your ride as much as I do. It's a pretty hard life in the ice sheet, but I think I'm managing quite well so far. Extreme biomes like these can end up a little bit gross. Don't take it too hard. I only eat evil people. So until then, my friends, have a good time. I hope you come back for more when we're going to establish more civilization here. And yeah, until then, have a wonderful time and goodbye.